Yo, 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 what's going on, everybody? This is your big brother, man. This is Mr. Waleed Kareem, a.k.a. Mr. Blessed and Unstoppable. I am here today, man. I want to talk to you guys about, I want to tell y'all, man, that, for the most part, we have only been told half the story. And that comes with almost everything in life, especially people of color. But now, it really and truly is more blanketed across the whole spectrum, because it's no longer a color division. It's more of a financial division. Now it's the poor versus the rich instead of the color issue. Now the color issue that we're dealing with today is really just a throw off, and unfortunately, a lot of people, they're not smart enough to even see that it really is much more about money than anything else. It has nothing to do with race. But of course, the old traditions of this way of life, will make it seem relevant, but that's not the case. Now, the reason why I wanted to talk about this and what am I talking about, we only know half the story, is because I want to just tap into why we are looking at so many like slave movies. Why are we looking at so much social injustice within, the police attacking, the minorities and things of this nature? Well, this is what I wanted to share with you guys in regards to that. For a lot of us don't even understand how powerful we are. We are a very powerful people. Unfortunately, in most cases, we don't act like it. Many of the times, I'm not going to say most cases, but a lot of the time, we don't act like it. So that's where they project that image of us to the world. They project that image of us to the world. They show everyone the ignorant side of our situation. Now, I was born and raised in Chicago. I still live in the Midwest, but I'm not directly in Chicago. I'm about 20 minutes outside of it, from state line, I should say. 20 minutes from state line of Illinois. But this is what I wanted to share with you guys. I was having a conversation with a friend of mine a little while ago, and the conversation was about the Chinese. Down right before you get to downtown Chicago, you have Chinatown. And this person said, have you ever noticed that you never hear anything about Chinatown? And I was like, wow. It was mind-blowing, because I've never really heard. I remember maybe being a teenager or something, hearing something, or a very young adult, like, 20, 21. I remember like one incident of something going around. But other than that, in all of my years of being, having access to Chicago news, you don't hear too much about the Chinese community. You want to know why? Because the Chinese police themselves. The Chinese, their culture is very disciplined. It's very respected amongst themselves. So they don't need somebody else to come into their community to police them. Now, is that to say that there's no murders, no crime in Chinatown? Of course not. Of course, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that they have earned their respect among the Chicagoland area to where their business is not broadcasted across the world every time something happens. So I wanted to say that first and foremost. We need to keep, if you can keep your community under control, then in reality you're really taking care of, we look better as a people, as a community. And like I just said, we all know that the Chinese have mafias. They have, that same They have that same thing that everybody else has. They have criminal activity. They have everything that we have. But it is swept under the rug. It is not broadcasted across Chicagoland. It is not broadcasted across the world. You don't hear nothing about Chinatown. Nothing. Nothing. That to me was mind blowing when my friend brought that up. Now, here we are, living in 2019, right? We are living in the age of technology, unlike anything we've ever seen in our life. We are moving, I ain't gonna say at the speed of thought, but we are moving very, very fast. We are with the potential to be and to do whatever it is that we need to do and to become, and we can do it rather quickly. We really do live in the microwave era. It is really just that important and that serious. Now, this is what I want to talk to you guys about when I say about the half, only knowing the half of it, right? Well, how many of you guys got the latest iPhones? How many of you guys have to keep up with the latest iPhones or even the latest Androids, right? The Galaxies. Now, check this out. I'm telling you something because I really want to begin to help to open the eyes of anybody, I don't care what color you are, of anybody who does not see that we have this huge advantage that will not be open forever. You got to remember that there's an era for everything. ERA, era. During each era, it's an opportunity to be able to capitalize off of particular knowledge, or just it's an opportunity that doesn't take like a whole lot of effort. You just gotta, it's all about timing, right? So I'm talking to you because I want people to know that when it's all said and done, do you really know what this technology thing is all about? Do you know about Bitcoin? Do you know about the opportunities that's sitting right there in your hand? In the palm of your hand, that iPhone, that Samsung Galaxy that you have to go get. Do you know the potential that is behind it? Do you know that you're dealing with a machine that is so powerful that you don't even really need to have a home computer? That you don't even need it. Now, the point of me sharing this information with you is that we typically complain about money, right? We complain about the lack of, but that's really not true. That's not true. We actually live in this moment right here and right now to where you could turn your phone on, point the camera, and start making money. There are so many different ways to make money, it's ridiculous. Now, as far as I'm concerned, I would say begin to learn different ways on how to make money. We have so many different ways to make money, it's ridiculous. I mean, like, it is insane how easy it is to make money nowadays. From a referral program, from you just sharing an app, which as you share that app, every time you share that app and somebody uses it, somebody would pay you. From you starting a YouTube channel to share information or share entertainment, whatever. And as you do that, people are coming in by the droves, subscribing to your channel because, of course, you fit what they want to watch. And then you turn around and you begin to receive some form of residual income from YouTube. It really and truly is that easy. I'm going to tell you the secret to everything that's going on out here. It's consistency. It's consistency. It's being able to do something whether you feel like doing it or not. Kind of like going to work. You know, if you are a responsible adult or young adult, don't you go to work every day even if you don't feel like it? Well, as I'm showing my children that it's time that you take time out for you, because That's the other part of, we only know the half of it. If you are not working on something for yourself, on building your name, on building your legacy, then you are working to build that other person's legacy. Whoever you work for, you're building their legacy, whether it's Popeyes, whether it's the Marriott Hotel, whether it's a cleaning company or a security company. I don't care what it is. I don't care if you're a lawyer. If you haven't taken time out to begin to build your own identity, your own brand, then you really and truly you're building and living in somebody else's dream. That's the truth. So what I noticed is, especially with people who earn the least, we have to have the most. The people who earn the least has to have the most. Now, why is that? We all understand why. I've been there. When you earn the least, you want to feel like you're not in the least. But there's a secret to this. All right? I'm about to tell you the secret. If you have already gone without, and now you are blessed to not have to go without, take a little bit longer to go without a little bit more. And by doing that, save up is what I'm saying. So if you've already been down and you've been out, continue to live on that level. Of course, get you a couple of things, but don't upgrade your whole life. Continue to live kind of like on that level, and do that for 6 months to a year, and I guarantee you'll never have to live like that again, because you're going to be on a whole nother level. Instead of spending every time you feel like spending, you'll be saving. And if you do that over a period of 6 months to a year, because you didn't have it in the beginning to start with, imagine being able to put that money up. Now you can start to invest in yourself. You can begin to just, it'll be more confident. You know what I'm saying? You'll have more confidence in yourself, in the way you think, in the way you look at life. You won't feel that you have to be at somebody else's beck and call. You will be, more of an independent thinker, someone who understands, man, that you got options now. See, money ain't power. Money is just, it's a leverage. It's a tool. It's something that you use to get something in exchange. It's not really like what we think it is. And don't get me wrong, money is definitely needed. It is definitely needed. But let's just say that you were a landscaper, right? If you were a landscaper and you was a landscaper for this big company, let's just say like a Chick-fil-A or something. If Chick-fil-A decided that they didn't want to pay you in cash, but they wanted to pay you in stocks, and Chick-fil-A is doing well, right? And they said, man, we'll give you X number of stocks every month. That right there would probably be better than you actually going out receiving the money, because their stock is most likely going to continue to go up. And as it's going up, when you cash out, you're getting more bang for your buck. You know what I mean? But it's just a leverage. It's a leveraging tool. That's all that money is. So if you begin to learn how to get a trade about yourself, or even learn online skills, how to build websites, how to manage social media sites, how to do Facebook ads, how to learn how to teach somebody affiliate marketing, and or life coaching. It's so many variables. It's ridiculous. I mean, it's freaking ridiculous. It really is. But you got to open your mind. You got to open your mind to everything that is out there. And for everybody, everything is not going to be a cash move. It's not going to be a cash move. It might be you may be exchanging your services for somebody else's products. You may be exchanging your services for somebody else's services. You all may be swapping. and then of course, you could be exchanging for cash as well. But the thing is that I'm trying to show is that nobody will instruct you to build a business with your iPhone. Nobody is going to instruct you on anything. What do we see pushed in front of us the majority of the time? What we see pushed in front of us the majority of the time is video games, apps to watch movies and TV shows and things of that nature, sports. Nothing to make you smarter. Nothing to make you more prosperous, more financially stable. None of that. They don't push that in front of you because that's not what they want from you. But I'm here to tell you that this opportunity that we are living in right here and right now in 2019, and it's been this way for a few years now. But the thing is, we don't know how long it's going to stay open. So if you guys are more than interested in learning more about how to become financially independent, even if it's just a day-to-day situation, nothing that you have to rush into. Of course, momentum is everything. Momentum is everything. So if you are able to jump in and to jump down, that is cool. That is cooler than cool. But if not, just being able to offer 2 hours a day or less to your new ideas, to your new opportunities, it could be life-changing. It could be life-changing in under a month. Seriously, I've seen it with my own 2 eyes that you really and truly can just go from working for somebody to truly being in control of your own destiny in a month or two. I'm so serious. And another thing, when it comes to black people, my people, and I love my people, we got to stop looking at everything as being a hustle. We are so talented as individuals, it's ridiculous. Everything is not going to be a hustle. A lot of the stuff that we are looking at are presented to us for us to become businessmen and women. And it's not even hard at all for us to achieve these steps. Your whole life can change off of that hustle if you just put a business name in front of it. If you put a business name in front of it, make it an LLC, make it an incorporation, corporation. To be able to do that is life changing to your taxes. It's life changing to your bottom line, because everything that you're already doing, it just becomes that much. It becomes that much better to you as the individual being the owner of a company. So if you're the type of person who loves to show out, who likes to go out to eat, go out to, entertain yourself, whether it's a club or a social event, you like to stunt, you will be writing off dinners, you will be writing off the social events, as long as you learn how to incorporate business in your life, which that's what the majority of us do. But nobody tells us to go start a business, to learn how to put the money in, the extra $250 or less into the business. So I'm about to give you this example real quick. Imagine you being like a hairstylist, and you're going to negotiate a contract with the new client of yours. So you guys decided that the best way for you all to get together and to go out is to sit down and have dinner, maybe go out and have some drinks and maybe catch a comedy show or something. And this is how you guys are going to decide whether or not you all are good for each other, compatible to each other, right? So check this out. At this particular time, on this particular day, you will be tracking your gas mileage. Now, I'm not a certified public accountant or any of that, but I'm just telling you just how much our lives change, because we are spending. But on this day, I'm going to show you how you're actually saving money and making money. So on this day that you are dealing with this person, your potential new client, right? you're going to check your gas mileage. If you put gas in that day, you're going to save that receipt for your gas. You're going to mark the gas mileage for the whole trip. You going everywhere you all went, including coming back to the house. You're also going to write off the dinner. You're going to write off the entertainment, including the drinks. And, of course, by you being in business, a portion of your vehicle is written off. A portion of your cell phone bill is written off. A portion of, the list goes on and on. Now, all of this happened just because you incorporated a business. Now, if you don't understand what you're doing, or you have the wrong accountant, they won't tell you to do none of this. But this is how the rich stay rich. All of the money that you are usually putting out will now be accounted for. And now all you have to do is just keep track of your mileage whenever you're doing a business meeting. If you decide to hold some type of function pertaining to your company, you're going to write that big party off, that big, huge banquet. You're going to write all of that off. You're going to write off, for everybody who sat down at the dinner with you and listened in, while you were presenting this opportunity to your potential client or clients. That's a write-off. That's a write-off. So that dinner that may have cost you $300 or $400 is now it's now a write-off, which I believe you'll get half back, if I'm not mistaken. You'll be writing off at least half. Again, I'm not a certified public accountant, you guys, but I'm telling you from the business perspective of what it is that we do and how we do it. So when I tell you that we don't know the half of it, you have to start incorporating, how do I become better? If I can invest $1,100 into a phone, can I invest $100 to start my own business? Can I invest time into creating my own Facebook page and learning how to sell offers on my Facebook page or sell products on my Facebook page? These are the things that I want my people to start doing more often. I will help anybody. I don't care. It's not a color thing, but when it comes to my people, we need to lock in a little bit more and to pay a little bit closer attention, because nobody is going to tell us this. Nobody wants us in that space, but it's wide open. It's wide open. Now, here's the crazy part. You can create a business online and never show your face. If you have a good idea, let's say you want to do cooking, or you whatever the case may be, I can show you how to do the opportunities without ever showing your face. If that's not what you want to do, it's a way to do it. It is a way to do it. See, the thing is that the reason why we are dealing with such strong racism and police violence and things of that nature, because those are one and the same. The police violence is racism. It's systematic, singling out as usual. But this is where it gets exciting. With all of this being said, did you know that you could start your business and create a multi-million-dollar business online and nobody would even have to know who you are? Now, I'm not saying this from the standpoint of anything negative at all. I'm telling you this to say that the playing fields have been leveled. They don't want you to know that. That's why they keep pumping negative movies in our face. Negative movies in our face, such as slave movies and just movies to kind of like remind us of where we come from. You guys, that has nothing to do with today. Of course, we need to definitely learn and remember from where we come from. But you guys, there is opportunity in front of us that we've never had ever. And it is no reason for any of us to be anywhere but at the top. We are talented people. We have opportunities beyond our wildest dreams. It is at our. You can start a business right now. You can start making money tonight. Tonight, if you, I don't care if you had a 10 I don't know. I'm looking around. I'm trying to see if there's anything. 10 light bulbs, and it was some type of special light bulbs. You can start selling those light bulbs tonight. You can start getting orders for your light bulbs tonight and have them bad boys sold, and you'll be shipping them out tomorrow morning. Real talk. That's how easy it is. What's stopping you? You can communicate with anybody across the world right now. Let's say it's 10:30. We're going to sleep tonight. Well, on the other side of the earth, they're waking up. You know, we can constantly offer our services and products to whoever our customer or customers may be. It is so easy to do this thing today. It's ridiculous. And I just want you guys to know that if we want to come together to get this thing going, then we can do this. Learn the other half. They're only going to tell you what they want you to know. Learn for yourself how to make money. It's real, you guys. This is not fake. This is not a scam. It's real people making real money out here. I can guarantee you we've made more millionaires within this probably the last 5 years than we've probably ever created in all of history. I can almost guarantee you that, because that's how easy this whole technology era really is. It's that easy, you guys. So I hope you guys were listening. I'm sorry for being so long, but I do, I'm passionate about what I do. And I just wanted to let you guys know where we were and how we get down. Peace and blessings to everybody, man. Thank you for watching. This is your big brother, man, Mr. Waleed Kareem. Peace.